Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for joining me here today. If you're new here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, do all that good stuff. It supports the channel, helps me out a lot. I appreciate y'all. This particular release is a little bit controversial, and at least on my behalf, but I'm gonna go ahead and look at the box and give you all the size tag stuff, and then we'll get to that in a minute. This release came to me by way of Finish Line and their exclusive access releases. Size tag reads Air Jordan 13, white, University red, Del Sol. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to present to you the Air Jordan 13 Del Sol. This shoe came out March 19th, I believe, and it's a really nice shoe. Let's go ahead and dive into the specifics of it. On a Jordan 13, I always like to start at the bottom. One of the best looking bottoms, the best looking soles, I think, on the Jordan silhouettes is the Air Jordan 13 sole. And this sole is, of course, modeled after the Panther's paw, since Jordan's name was the Black Cat. So you see the traction pad has the herringbone traction mixed in with the Panther's paw design. Also on the bottom is a carbon fiber shank plate, which I think first debuted on the Jordan 11, but I'm not too sure about that, but it's definitely on the 11 and the 12. So that carbon fiber shank plate is in several places here, adding rigidity and as well as lightweight feel. This little tidbit, which is a bejeweled aspect of the shoe, has a Jumpman there, represents the Panther's eye. So I'm gonna try to zoom in here and get that look at it. It's a nice little hologram in there. Now, be sure to pay special attention to that going forward. Overall, it's a black and white sole with that red accent, which is a really nice touch. Overall, one of the best Jordan soles on any silhouette, I think. Flipping it up to the midsole, again, there's that paw design in black that comes up and looks like, again, a big cat's paw. On the mid to the upper is the suede in that Del Sol colorway. While not all that dissimilar, the colorway is very close to the Jordan 13 Carmelo Anthony, the class of 2002 B grades that came out. Now again, that shoe is a University Gold, while this one is the Del Sol colorway. And just for anyone wondering, of course, Del Sol, this literally translates to of the sun. This is definitely a bright sun-inspired colorway, probably great for the summertime. If you guys really want them, I hope you're going to be able to cop. Now that colorway is surrounded by this nice white plush, pretty plush leather, this tumbled leather of the upper, and it really provides a nice contrast to the Del Sol colorway. One of the best things I like about the Jordan 13 upper is all the dimples in it. And a lot of times the shoes like the Flints and the Breads have 3M in it, which I don't expect to have on this, but it's just a very nice little shoe. Nice touches with those dimples in the upper. Again, on the upper, there is that jewel design, the Panther's eye. This particular one is a hologram green, or holographic green, I should say. The Jumpman logo, as well as the number 23, is what is present on the inside of this particular jewel. I went ahead and turned the flash on so you guys can see the hologram contained within the jewel on the upper. Again, this is commonly referred to as the Panther's eye. I think it's a nice touch, unique to all Jordan 13s. As you can see, there is the Jumpman logo as well as the number 23 in the background. Pretty nice in my opinion. Flipping up to the tongue, there is that nice leather material. Down at the bottom, there is a tag that says Jordan. And if you were to flip it on the other side, the Roman numeral 13 is present. At the top of the tongue, there's a nice red Jordan Jumpman logo, which I think adds a nice bit of pop, a nice little contrast to this particular shoe. Almost undoubtedly, the camera will not pick this up. But as I always say, right there on the insole is a nice white insole with a red Jumpman logo in the bottom. And rounding out the entire shoe in this presentation is a nice white rope lace, which is synonymous with the Jordan 13 as a whole. By this point, I've definitely beat these things to death, but the shoe has the same color blocking as the OG Chicago or the OG Jordan 13 Cherry. You know, this shoe has a lot of nicknames. It's pretty popular amongst folks. But hey, man, this is the OG original Chicago colorway that Jordan put on his feet. And of course, you can see the similarities with this shoe as well as the Del Sol. This shoe used to look nice and pristine like this one. But as I always mention, options are never a bad thing. So I'll definitely be holding on this particular shoe. This shoe does come in a wide variety of flavors. Now, that's kind of the problem. So in my opening statement, I kind of mentioned that these may be a little bit controversial in my opinion. And the reason behind that is because I actually fancy myself a Jordan 13 fan, except I'm not pretty enthusiastic about every Jordan 13 that comes out. Now, the Del Sol is a really nice, fun colorway for the summertime. I'm definitely glad to have it and I'll be holding on to it. For shoes like the Jordan 13 Lucky Green, the Jordan 13 Starfish, Jordan 13 Court Purple, I just feel like I didn't have to have those particular Jordan 13s. Now, mostly those are just color palette swaps of this particular shoe, but I just didn't have to have it, which is me trying to be honest with myself, as well as coming to grips that I don't have to have every Jordan 13. So I did really like this particular colorway, so I wanted to make sure I took advantage of Finish Line exclusive access drops to be able to get this shoe. So as far as the rest of sneakerhead culture is concerned, it's kind of alarming that people would really turn their back on the shoe. So it's really funny because we complain about not getting access to shoes. But what we're really saying is we don't get access to the hype shoes. We don't get access to the high heat shoes. A lot of people I saw on social media were granted access through Finish Line to have this shoe, and they basically turn their nose up at it. That's fine. I invite you to like what you like and cop what you want to cop, but there should be some sort of measure of control about you're complaining about access, and then when it's given to you, you don't want to take advantage of it. For actual fans of this shoe, if you wanted it, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get your hands on them fairly easily. I'm not sure if they sold out immediately on the sneakers app, but I think that everyone got a chance to get that Gotham screen if they really wanted them. Is it a bad shoe? No, absolutely, positively not. The shoe is a really nice shoe. Materials are great. So far, quality control looks really nice. As always, I go true to size on this particular shoe, maybe even a half size smaller to prevent creasing at the toe box. But other than that, it's a nice, solid shoe. Not a must cop in my opinion, but still nice and solid, one that you wouldn't be, hard pressed to have in your collection. Now, as far as resale goes, I only talk about it because I want you to be able to get this shoe if you're so inclined, and you should happen to have missed out on the first go around. I think this shoe in my size 11 is going somewhere around $200 on the aftermarket. Now, again, the fees are astronomical at this point. You're paying, processing fees, you're paying shipping fees, you're paying state tax. It's a lot. But if you want the shoe, the base price of the shoe is pretty close to retail, if not retail in your size. So, hey, you're gonna pay tax on the shoe when you buy it in store anyway. The shoe's already $200 manufacturer suggested retail price. So you're not paying too much other than processing and shipping. So have at it, have fun, enjoy the shoe. Hope you guys enjoyed the B-roll and the whole look around the whole thing. I got more heat on the way, guys, so I appreciate you guys sticking in there with me. Hit the subscribe button again, hit the notification bell. Until the next one, I've been Jay Shoe Fanatic. I'm out of here. Got to smell it. Oh, the original cut. There it absolutely is. I might like it better than the 2020 version. And I had to